Hi, it's Brent, and welcome back for day 6 of our VIP Club special event on mastering your intention. Today we're going to show you how to make it all work. I'm going to show you some very simple processes, and included with this article and video is also a guided meditation you can use that will take you immediately into the open focus state. And I think you'll be surprised at how easy it is. And so how do you get to open focus? Well, there's two things you need to know, really, and that's it. The first is to recognize you can't make it happen. There is no perfect technique. You can't force yourself into open focus. And it's sort of like doing an intuitive reading, which, by the way, are done best from open focus. It'll make your intuitive readings way more powerful, way faster, way easier, way clearer. And so this is the energy of the Divine Feminine. It's healing, rejuvenation. It happens on its own with its own power and agenda and schedule. You can't make it happen. And Dr. Femi spent a long time with an EEG on his head trying to force himself to a synchronous, coherent alpha state, and he failed and was miserable. It was only when he gave up trying to do it that it started to happen. And so that's the nature of this beast. You can't make it happen. You can't figure it out. You can't be sure you're getting it right. You simply do it and trust that what's happening is unfolding properly, and that trust and knowingness will relax you and it will happen naturally and automatically. It's sort of like falling in love. You can't make it happen, but when you're in the right place, it will just happen on its own and carry you away. Same thing with open focus. Second thing, and this is really important, this is one of Dr. Femi's great breakthroughs, and one of the reasons I'm sharing this with you, is that most of us spend all of our time and energy perceiving and being aware of the objects and sounds and things in our environment, right? We look around the room, we see the objects that fill the space, and we hear the sounds, and we smell the smells and taste the tastes and feel the feelings. The way you get to open focus is exactly the opposite. Instead of looking at things, you look at and imagine the space between the things. The void, the infinite generative void that is the creation of everything. It's full of power. You listen to the silence. Instead of listening to the sounds that fill the silence, focus on listening to the silence. And the same thing for smelling and tasting and feeling. Focus on imagining experiencing the void rather than the things in the void, and you will automatically and naturally slip into open focus. And of course it'll take some practice. You may get it immediately and go to a very deep state. The first time I tried it, I was using an LED light system, and it was amazing. I mean, I did an hour of open focus guided meditation. It was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. I swear it was not more than 5 minutes. It was a massive time warping. I was totally in the zone. It was incredible. If you've done a lot of meditative practice and your brain is ready for it, you may go there right away, especially if you have some aids. If not, don't panic. It may just take a little more practice. For most people, it does happen very quickly. Most people start to see some results and changes and deepening of the state within a few days or a few weeks of practice. And so, along with this is a guided meditation that comes with this article and video. Use it if you'd like. You're always welcome to go to Dr. Femi's site to buy his book, to buy his audios. I did contact him to try to get permission to distribute them. I could not get it. They wouldn't give it to me. So I've created my own based on his work that you can get. But please try it. If you can, use it once a day or once every other day and see what happens, see how you feel. This will show you how to get to open focus. And when you're able to access that open focus state, trust me, you'll be amazed at what happens. So please give it a shot. We'll be back with day 7, where we're going to talk about how to apply this in your day-to-day life. Because that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? I'll see you then.